Hey, it's Roger Martin. This is the movie Reign of Judges, title of Liberty. This man, director, actor, has done all he can to try to get enough money to produce and do this story right out of the Book of Mormon.
And director of Reign of Judges, Title of Liberty. An epic period action film like Braveheart, but set in the pre-Columbian New World. The first of a powerful 7-film saga inspiring love, heroism.
Finally, the great Moroni.
This guy has tried to raise millions to get this film going. He wants 7 films in this series.
Hi, I'm Darren Southam, writer and director of Reign of Judges, Title of Liberty, an epic period action film like Braveheart, but set in the pre-Columbian New World. The first of a powerful 7-film saga inspiring love, heroism, and freedom.
Finally, the great Moroni.
Tell me, free man, does the last of the Nephite blood still cry out to a God who left him alone to die? Deny him! End this frivolous struggle!
The exile wishes to say something.
What you just saw is a trailer for a breakout concept short film we produced this year, and we need your help to fund our full feature. Reign of Judges, Title of Liberty is based on a famous book that sold over 120 million copies worldwide, with total circulation estimated at over 300 million. The U.S. Library of Congress did a nationwide survey in 2016 where the public voted this book the 4th most influential book in the largest economy in the world. Reign of Judges, Title of Liberty is based on the mighty Book of Mormon. Chances are you've heard of the Book of Mormon, but have no idea what's in it. Even with the 7th highest grossing Broadway show of all time entitled Book of Mormon, over 86% of the world still knows nothing about the book's contents. Whether you're religious or not, the Book of Mormon is the greatest treatise on freedom, a struggle for a nation's independence, and the true meaning of liberty this world has ever seen. And we'd be remiss to treat it lightly. Why would Yale University Press, University of Illinois Press, Doubleday, and Penguin Books all republish the Book of Mormon in its entirety? This popular yet controversial book is one of a kind, and it was written specifically for our time. Of the Book of Mormon's 239 chapters, 174 of them, 73%, deal with war, terrorism, murder, political conspiracies, secret combinations, family collusions, threats, and other hostilities. In contrast, the Book of Mormon also references Jesus Christ nearly 4,000 times. Now, can I prove Reign of Judges, Title of Liberty will be a worldwide phenomenon the likes of Avatar or The Lord of the Rings? Of course not. But I can tell you this. The concept short film we produced this year was the 3rd all-time highest funded short film of Kickstarter in 2017. We assembled an all-star cast and crew, including actors Ben Cross from Star Trek, Eugene Brave Rock from Wonder Woman, and Karina Lombard from Legends of the Fall. We had David Atherton from Dances with Wolves, Christy Hoffman from The Revenant, Clifton Chepua from Gran Torino, and FBFX from Troy and Gladiator. In a first ever limited worldwide theatrical release of a short film, our concept sold nearly 10,000 tickets across 34 U.S. states and 4 different countries. With a $100,000 box office and 8.8 stars on IMDb, this market response to a 14-minute concept film inspired a second Kickstarter to release our concept on Blu-ray DVD and raise funds for our full feature. To date, a combined 4,200 backers raised over $500,000. I know the heroic war stories of the Book of Mormon are destined to sweep the earth like a flood. Film is the most powerful medium, perhaps the only medium capable of doing this, and no film is better positioned to introduce a riveting Book of Mormon war saga than Reign of Judges, Title of Liberty. It could be years, maybe never, before an opportunity like this comes again. Don't let it pass us by. The ship is ready, and we need your help to bring the rain. The average budget for a period action film in Hollywood is about $116 million. But we can make a mainstream, full-length major motion picture complete with the best talent in Hollywood for 20 to 40 million. Some may say that's not possible. It's too risky, but often, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. Take Marvel Studios, for example. No one can argue the cinematic titan it has become, but few remember how it started. Major studios and over 30 writers turned down Iron Man for more than a decade before Marvel finally took out massive loans, risking everything to make it themselves. A move dubbed one of the riskiest ventures in cinematic history. Who could have predicted the bold risk to create and fund a first-time studio with Iron Man would lead Marvel to top $4 billion at the box office in 2018? Reign of Judges, Title of Liberty is an ancient Captain America story that will change the world. We cannot expect a venture like this to be without risk. I've given over $300,000 of my time and money to this project. I've given my life to it, but I cannot finish this race without you. Edmund Burke said, "The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men and women to do nothing. If not us, then who? If not now, then when?" We're living in the most crucial era in the history of the world, and Reign of Judges, Title of Liberty is a part of it. By supporting us today, you will spread the spirit of freedom worldwide, beginning with the mighty ancient American hero Captain Moroni and his Title of Liberty. You will inspire millions, hopefully billions, to stand for freedom, to be more heroic and courageous in the spiritual war of our time. Here are 3 ways you can fund our full feature right now. Watch and share as gifts our breakout concept short film ready to ship in full HD Blu-ray DVD. Make a donation or invest in our full feature and share in its profits for the life of the film. Now is our opportunity. Now is our time. Buy, donate, or invest today.
All right, I'll give you the full link on this, and so you can donate and do what you need to do. It's time for Latter-day Saints and members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and other friends and associates to step up and do more. Goodness, Roger Mark from Billings, Montana. Good day. This will give you a little more of the church perspective on it.
I'm Darren Southam, and I believe each of us has a specific and destined mission to accomplish in life. Most of you know me as the actor, the filmmaker, but today I'm going to break precedent and let you in a little closer. You see, in all the film projects I've been involved in, Disney, Paramount, Fox, Sony, Discovery Channel, most of the big ones, I don't make a living as a filmmaker. How do I make a living? Well, like most filmmakers, I have a day job. I've sold real estate for almost 13 years, and this has provided me a way to do what I love. Just over 4 years ago, I launched a film project that means more to me than my life itself. A major motion picture entitled Reign of Judges, Title of Liberty. It's the first ever North American war epic set in the pre-Columbian New World. It's based on the 4th most influential book in America, the 5th best-selling book of all time, the mighty Book of Mormon. Because I gave my life to this endeavor, I began to neglect my day job, and naturally it suffered the consequences. In February of 2015, my wife and I, unwilling to give up on our commitment to this film, were compelled to sell our home of 8 years so that we could continue our efforts on Reign of Judges. I am indebted to my wife and to my children for allowing me to pursue this lifelong obsession that I can't even adequately explain, my vision to flood the earth with the epic war stories from the Book of Mormon through cinema. After we sold our home, we rented a townhouse, and within a few months it became necessary for me to rededicate myself to my real estate career, which I did. And for the first time in my married life, I gave myself temporarily to something other than Reign of Judges. And in 1 year, I sold more homes and made more than I'd ever made in my entire career. I even built a beautiful home to move my family back into. But then came this obsession again. The voices encouraging me on. Don't give up. You're closer than you think. We're counting on you. This film must be made. That's when we did our first Kickstarter with no safety net for a concept short film based on our full major motion picture, and it became the 3rd all-time highest funded short film on the site. Fast forward 11 months, we've produced a breakout concept short film that sold nearly 10,000 tickets worldwide. A film with over 400 ratings and a sterling score of 9 stars on IMDb. July 4th, Independence Day, 2018, we launched a second Kickstarter to fund our full $40 million feature with the goal of raising $1 million by August 18th. I expressed in plain humility in our Kickstarter that I walked away from studio money to ensure that this film is done right. The studio thought I was nuts. We would be in production this month had I signed over creative control to this film. I'm asking you now, in all sincerity, Did I make the wrong decision? If the answer is yes, then I'll get on the phone right now, sign over creative control of this film with whatever terms the studio will accept to make sure that it's made, and I'll be done. If, however, your answer is no, no, I did not make the wrong decision to ensure this film is done right, authentic and true to the book, then help me. I entreat you, help me make this film. We intend to produce a mainstream feature that will reach across the entire globe. So I say to all, especially to those who do have millions, what will we do with our money? What great cause will we say that we espoused? I join with the President of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in asking you this question. How precious is the Book of Mormon to you? If you were offered diamonds or rubies or the Book of Mormon, which would you choose? Honestly, which is of greater worth to you? Do we live in a time so distracted by substance and money that we cannot see the greatest opportunity we've ever had in the history of the world to flood the earth with the epic stories of the Book of Mormon in cinema? I've done and will continue to do everything in my power to fulfill my mission on this earth. Will you join me today in fulfilling yours?
The time is long overdue for a massive flooding of the earth with the Book of Mormon. We have the resources and the world has the need. The time is now. We hardly fathom the power of the Book of Mormon, nor the extent to which it must be moved. Few men, either in or out of the church, have caught the vision. I have a vision of artists putting into film the great themes and characters from the Book of Mormon. We must flood the earth with the Book of Mormon and get out from under God's condemnation for having treated it lightly. Indeed, I have a vision of flooding the earth with the Book of Mormon.
Our writers, our moving picture specialists with the inspiration of heaven should tomorrow be able to produce a masterpiece which would live forever. Our own talent obsessed with the dynamism from a cause could put into a story life and heartbeats and emotions and love and pathos, drama, suffering, fear, courage, battles won against great odds. Such masterpieces should run for months in every movie theater, cover every part of the globe, in the tongue of the people, written by great artists, purified by great critics.
What has been accomplished thus far in this dispensation, communicating gospel messages through social media channels, is a good beginning, but only a small trickle. I now extend to you the invitation to help transform the trickle into a flood.
All right, there we are. I'll give you a site where you can donate on that and do other things. I'll see what I can do with this. Roger Mark, Billings, Montana. Let's flood the earth with the Book of Mormon and this production, Reign of the Judges. Good day.